Hey guys, Andrew here with DrewFit. I want to thank you for tuning in. Today's video is going to be a quick one, just giving you an update on week 2 of doing the fruit until noon diet. But before I get into that, as always, if you guys can please subscribe to my channel, like, share this video with somebody that can use this information, and also give me a follow on Instagram at DrewFit. Now, week 2, definitely ran into a couple more challenges. Reason being, probably the biggest reason to take away from this video is to ensure that you are getting enough calories. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I'm pretty intuitive when it comes to how many calories I'm consuming. I kind of know where I'm at because my meals have been roughly the same for a good amount of time. Changing this whole diet up, not getting proteins or fats before noon and just consuming fruit and carbohydrate definitely put me in a caloric deficit, and I lost 8 pounds. I was 200 pounds, dropped down to 192 in 1 week's time. So that's pretty substantial. I don't think that's healthy. The lower caloric intake, I definitely felt week 2. Week 1, I didn't notice any issues. So when I did notice those symptoms coming on, whether it was like, you're not getting as restful sleep, you're a little bit irritable, you're a little more, for me personally, I notice when I'm not consuming enough calories, I'm more sensitive to the effects of caffeine. So simply what I did is just throw in more servings of fruit. I'm still not tracking. I should probably get a tracker if I really want to dial this thing in. But, if I kind of feel like I'm getting starving, it's a good indicator that you should probably eat a little food. I'll just pour myself another bowl of berries or have a banana or orange or apple or something like that. Just keeping more fruit on deck. So I definitely had to buy a lot more fruit just for that specific case, because not only do I think actually I know this to be true because I was testing my body temperature and pulse rate, but it's actually increased my metabolic rate. So I would imagine I'm burning more calories. So that is a good thing, but something to take away is make sure you are not getting to a point of starvation to where you're going to notice some negative side effects like irritableness, low tolerance to stress, poor sleep, stuff like that. So this week, I made sure to buy a lot more fruit, keeping it on deck when I'm out and about, going on walks, stuff like that. And another thing I'm going to be incorporating this week, because I didn't like that weight loss that rapidly, and it probably won't have that much of an impact, but it will have a positive impact on not only gut health, but ensuring that I am getting enough protein, which I'll talk about in a second, but that is adding bone broth probably an hour after my first feeding of fruit in the morning. And this is something I'm going to experiment with. I don't think it's going to tamper anything. I think it could only be beneficial. I know the argument for eating just fruit is that, isolating it from other foods helps you digest and assimilate it better. Bone broth is very easily digestible. It's very gut healing, and the added benefit is the anti-inflammatory amino acids that it has. So something that I'm going to be tampering with, and it might just be something I carry on because I love bone broth. I think it has so many benefits, and I think it can only make this experience that much better, and also help prevent muscle wasting. Now, I know the amino acids don't really support muscular growth, but I want to ensure that I am getting enough protein throughout the day, and that's one way to do that, because this is what I was going to talk about, shoveling all your protein into the last 2 meals of the day, 2 or 3 meals. Very difficult. I was eating meals that had 50 to 60, upwards to 70 or 80 grams of protein sometimes, which is a ton. So I kind of wanted to, have a healthier balance. So doing my bone broth in the morning with the fruit in between has been pretty good. Today was day 1, and I liked it. I noticed a lot less cravings, a lot less irritability. So, this is a fun experiment. I don't have any other updates, although I am up, I think, 2 pounds. So I'm 194. I was 200 when I started this, dropped to 192. Now I'm 194. So it's good to see I'm not going to be losing that weight as rapidly now that I am adding in more calories and being aware of that. So that's probably the biggest takeaway, guys, is make sure that you are getting enough fruit in the morning when you're doing this, because it's very easy to undereat calorically. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm very excited for this 3rd week. I think this might be the route I go if I tend to do this long term. I think that's going to be much more sustainable, adding in bone broth, just for all those major benefits that bone broth or gelatin or collagen do provide. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, please drop them below or share your personal experience with this diet. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.